welcome to the London Drum Show 2015. Today we're actually walking around on the exhibition floor looking at some of the more unique UK drum companies, and we're going to actually look at one of the more newest kids on the block, the British Drum Company, and I've got Al Murray here, who is the director. Now, you guys only launched in September 25th this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. We sort of all met at the end of August and said, all right, let's do it. And yesterday, Saturday here at the London Drum Show was our first day, you know, where the drums were allowed out into the open and people could have a look at them.
So, as you said before, August was where you guys kind of got together and said, hey, let's do this. So basically you turned everything around in a month to kind of launch this company to then come here a couple of months later with everything. So you clearly had a plan and an idea of what you wanted to deliver.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you go into business with people who know what they're doing, things get done and they happen quickly. And you know, Keith Cajon, who is our drum builder, he knew what he wanted to do, and we all kind of agreed on the way to go about it. So it's actually been a relatively smooth process. You'd think there'd be a lot of hair being torn out with such a quick startup. Actually, we've all been of one mind about what to do.
So what made you decide that you wanted to create this company? What was it that made you go, you know what, we want to do this?
Well, Keith made a drum set for me the year before last that is such a beautiful thing, and then when it became clear that maybe some things were changing in the world of British drumming and Keith might be available to do his own thing, I called him and we met and kind of floated the idea of doing this, and then it just became a thing that we had to do, you know, as a duty to the kind of drums we could make in a way. I mean, we've got one of our taglines is our duty to quality, which sounds cheesy, but it's actually how we feel about what we're doing. You know, if you can make great drums, you should make them. They should be out there for people to play.
Are you hoping that, because you've got quite a range, I must say, for such a quick turnaround of when you announced your launch company, are you hoping to grow into other areas?
Yes, I think so. I mean, we've got the Cajons, and we'll have some snare drums and some metal snares to come. So yeah, I think we are going to do that. But I mean, you know, at the moment we've a kind of retro range, the Lounge series, and then the Legend series, which is a more contemporary thing. So, you know, we got two proper ranges of drum sets for people to try.
All right, well, I'm going to take Keith away from Ian now. Come on, Brilliant. Keith. And thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And we're going to now talk about what you've built. So we're going to start with the Cajons here. You've got two different sizes. Do you want to explain what these are?
So we've launched just first of all the fixed snare Cajon. It's made out of birch plywood. It's a fixed snare inside. We've got a carry handle on the side. We've also, for the sound hole, got our logo in the back, which is quite cool. We've also done mini Cajons. In the future we will make an attachment so this can go onto the side so you get two different sounds.
Okay, so what we got here, so now we got, because as Al said before, you got two different ranges on the drum kit.
Yes, we do, yeah. The first drum kit is our Lounge series. This is more, the shells are a much thinner shell. It's 10 ply, only 5mm thick. It's made from birch. It's got a round over bearing edge. It has a 3 ply mahogany reinforcing ring. I'll show you the shell here. So this has a round over bearing edge to give it more shell to head contact, gives it more of a gravelly, dirtier sound. It comes in 3 finishes. The first one is Wardour Pomelli. The second finish is Lexington Clear, which is the natural maple one. And the third finish is what we call the Dorchester Blue. This is not a wrap, this is a natural veneer. We tried to create a kind of Ringo Starr sort of style oyster finish with it. All our drum kits come with, because we have the mahogany reinforcing rings, we do, all our bass drums come with the mahogany bass drum hoops with the chrome inlay. The Lounge series has an old sort of Art Deco style lug, quite elegant and nice.
Okay, I want to talk about the drum kit that you've got at the front of the display here, because it's obviously a lot larger than the other ones across the back. What's so different about this one?
So this is our Legend series. This is a much thicker shell. It's 7mm thick. This has a 45-degree bearing edge, so it gives it more tack. It's a lot cleaner sounding, projects a lot more. This is more your sort of modern rock style drum kit. This is again a birch shell, gives it a clean tone. As again our mahogany reinforcement rings, mahogany bass drum hoops. This is the hardware on this is all our own hardware. It's solid brass tube lugs. They are shaped, if you look closely here, it's shaped like a dice. And this is a really cool finish. We call this the Executive. It's based on like a pinstripe suit. Unfortunately, we couldn't call it the pinstripe because there's another brand got the pinstripe. So again, this comes with our mahogany bass drum hoops. This is a 13 by 9, 24 by 16, 16 by 16, and 18 by 16.
Okay, so the other thing apart from kits and cajons you do is actually practice pads. You've really gone all out and arranged.
We're doing the accessories. Every accessory you can get for a drum kit as well. But we have some really cool practice pads. This is a 14-inch, so it sits on a snare. It's made from silicone rubber. Has a really nice feel to it. We also do a smaller one. So this is the rudiment pad. We do one called the precision pad. This is this one. Features our B badge as well. And everything you see today has been a collective of all 5 members of the team, all 5 shareholders of the company, which is myself, Ian Matthews from Kasabian, Al Murray, a guy called Alan Kitchen, who's a great engineer, is the guy who designed all the lugs and all the hardware you see in our drums, and there's Stu Warmington, who's our marching specialist. We're actually going to go into marching in a big way. It's something we've been working together with a previous company, and we wanted to take this further into the British Drum Company, working on some marching products.
Okay, we're now going to have a bit of a chat to Ian Matthews from Cajon. You're one of the shareholders of the British Drum Company. Why did you get involved?
Well, I've known Keith for a couple of years, and we've been mates basically, you know, and it just seemed the right thing, the most natural thing to do. You know, when Keith decided to start the company with Al, it was like just amazing opportunity for me to be able to work with Keith and sort of be not just in a position where I'm playing drums and representing the company, say, where I'm actually part of that design process, part of the creative process of producing these drums, you know.
So what have you have liked most about giving your input on the design process? What are the key things that you've been looking forward to hopefully implement?
Well, it struck me like straight away, the amount of energy and drive we got, and getting involved with that, and all these ideas, and we got like we got a messenger that all of us talk over, so that's all constantly busy. And just getting excited about little things like the claws on the bass drum hoops and the design of our dice slugs. That was pretty much a universal design between us all. That we all kind of like came up with this little design to like finish the tube lugs off and stuff. And it's like I've never been involved with that before. That's a new experience for me, you know.
It's a new exciting direction to go into.
That's right, yeah. And little things like naming the colours schemes that we've got and stuff. That's such fun. What we've got now is a starting point. I'm so looking forward to obviously new finishes, taking these drum designs forward, maybe with different wood types, having like lots of experimentation with like what works best in a drum. Maybe not necessarily going down like the maple and the birch route, but using other sort of strange or interesting woods that maybe not necessarily used so much in drum design and stuff. So,
what's been the biggest challenge for you going from playing the drums to actually having to think about making and all that sort of stuff going into it?
I haven't found it a challenge.
Really?
No, it's not been like. It's been like, obviously because the team is exceptionally good as well. And I can lean on Keith's genius as a craftsman anyway.
So go like, I kind of want this, then he can go off and do it.
Yeah. It's been quite the opposite. It's been a dream really to do. As a drum geek, as I've been all my life, and been a massive fan of the drums, the drum set. And made it my career and stuff. To be involved, it's just been a dream for me. It's been anything but a challenge, but more of an exciting thing. And I feel really kind of like sort of blessed to be doing it, So.
Well, thank you very much for your time today, Ian, and I all the best with your company going forward.
Thank you very much.
If you'd like to know anything more about you've seen at the exhibition at the London Drum Show today, you can go onto the Drum Clips page for micdolbear.com.